Well, hey there, welcome to Worth It Wednesday. Every Wednesday we send a principle worth learning, a question worth answering, and a recommendation worth taking. If you want to get on this email list, you can sign up at pathforgrowth.com. Today's principle is that emotion and popular opinion are often at odds with wisdom. And the way that I kind of came to this principle and just highlighted this for this email today was I was reading Proverbs 14. And Proverbs 14:12 says that there is a way that appears to be right, but in the end leads to death. And it's the reason why I love Proverbs is it's literally just a series of principles that are so powerfully and profoundly stated, but also practically helpful. And that's a really helpful thing to know, right? That there's a way that if you walk this path, if you take these actions, if you do these things, it's going to look in the moment as though it's right. And one of the ways that this occurs is that people often celebrate these things, right? Whether it's buying a car that you can't pay for in cash, so you make payments on something that you know is depreciating, or maybe it's that you're having a few beers every single night, right? Or maybe it's that you're growing your business at the expense of your family and your health, right? It may appear to be right because you may have a line graph that says, man, you're going up into the right, or you may have people cheering for you, or you may have people saying, oh, you're so fun to be around, right? But what is the principle? What does the Proverbs say? It says that although it appears to be right, it ends in death. And of course, death is the archetypal extreme of what we're talking about. But what we're really saying here is that you could be thinking you're doing things that are right because everyone's celebrating it, but it could actually be leading you to the top of a mountain that you never wanted to summit. And there's kind of an associated principle with this. It's that your current interest is not always the same as your best interest. And so why do we opt for a path that would ever lead to death? Well, one of the reasons why I've done this in the past is because the current path that is actually long-term wrong aligns a lot with what's popular or what feels good. And just because something feels good, just because something's popular for your business, for your leadership, or for your life, doesn't mean it's long-term in your best interest, because emotion and popular opinion are often at odds with wisdom. Y'all have a killer Wednesday.